Good morning. Me and Poe going a walk again. Actually, we've just come back for one and I forgot to do this clip. Anyhow, good morning. This video I've had to break into two parts, mainly because it got too long. I was trying to answer all the questions everybody had in one go, and basically I couldn't do it. So this is part one. Part two will be a couple of days behind, or a day or so behind. Part two will have burning of the briquettes, the same sort of briquettes that I'm making in part one. So we've got a making in this video. Part two, we're burning them through the night, so you'll be able to see what's going on, and it's well worth watching. There's been some changes. I've changed my mind about a couple of things, and yeah, you'll see it's going to get interesting. So enjoy the video. Oh, like, share, subscribe, all the rest. Thank you for watching. And yes, it's cold. Silly hat, big coat. Yes, it's cold out here. So enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back. Welcome to this video. This video I'm going to do on briquettes, which you can see over there. I'm going to make probably 3 different types of briquette, 3 different ways to show you the different ways you can do it. I'm going to show you the ingredients. I'm going to show you the recipes, which I've got in a book, and I'll go through some of that. I'm going to make all these. I'm going to try and answer the questions that I get asked mostly. I'm going to do all of that here, and then at the end of this video, or the other half of this video, I'm going to go home. I'm going to light the fire, which I will show you how I light the fire, and I will burn some briquettes this evening. It'll be all on this video, so hopefully it'll be like chapters where you'll be able to scroll across the bottom if you want to miss a bit out. But please, if you're going to miss bits out and then ask me about questions about things, don't do it. Don't ask me questions about things that I've actually said in the video. So you've got to listen. Please listen. It saves a lot of grief. It saves me a lot of hassle. I spend a long time making these videos. This will then go into a playlist which is called Briquettes Make and Burn. Briquettes Make and Burn playlist has got 29 videos. By the time this one's out, there'll be 30 videos of my process from when I started making these videos 3 years ago, showing you the different way and how, if you go through them, you can follow the videos evolving. I get better at them. I do get better at videos. You follow that evolution, but you also follow the process, the evolution of where I've used too much water, I use less water, I use more coffee, I then compost, so you can see through the stages. And hopefully it'll be a successful video. Hopefully you'll like it, share, subscribe, all the other stuff, because that then helps me make more videos and get better and improve the quality of the briquettes for burning, and hopefully improve the quality of the videos too. I hope. Right, let's get on with it. Firstly, I've got to tidy up over there. I've got to tidy up over there and make room. I'm doing some carving here. So yes, I do. I am a woodworker. I do, this is my waste sawdust. I make furniture. Slow down, because I know you people don't like the camera moving fast. I make furniture pieces like this, and I've got bits like that. So we start with a coffee. It's the waste from this coffee. This is a simple latte. And it's that coffee. It's the amount of coffee used in making a simple latte. Oh, do it. This is the bit. It's used, it goes in there, and that's my first bit of waste. That's how far I have to walk. So there you go, fresh coffee from the coffee shop, the cafe next door, which is great. That's one of my first ingredients. Right, still got some tidying up to do. But yes, coffee pucks, they call them. Some people call them pucks. And there's no mould on these. I don't mind if there's mould on or not, because it still goes in a bucket. So, right, let's get some tidying up done. So, coffee is lovely. Managed to get that oiled as well. So yeah, don't forget, I do woodworking. I'm not just a maker of briquettes. This corner's looking a bit better. Let's get this out and make a briquette. Let's start by making one of these square briquettes. Before I start making some, here's the press. This is the press I use. And I'll show you that in a minute. We'll get on with that in a minute. But people are going to say, why are you keeping all these cardboard tubes down here and why the tubs? Well, the tubs are because I make some of these that are moulded in the tub, like so. And the cardboard tubes, after a session, the guys have been planing wood and making whatever it is they're working on. I get the shavings and I use these for fire lighters. So these will light the fire that you will see later in the video. That's why I keep cardboard tubes. So here's the coffee I showed you earlier. Here are the wood shavings from the floor, from all sorts, and they go in a bucket like this for about 2 months. This is batch 24. I keep a record of them. So this was started off in July, August, September, October, November, October. So 3 months. It's been in there 3 months. 5 inches of shavings, 6 kilograms of coffee grounds, actually 8 kilograms of coffee grounds, 2.5 inches of bandsaw dust. Bandsaw dust is the very fine dust like this. Incredibly fine. Could use vacuum cleaner, dust and shavings as well. So that's been in there a while, and I'm just feeling the difference in it. It's actually, there you go. That's the test. Squeeze it. If liquid comes out, then there you go. That's going to make a great batch. Now, because people have asked me, and they've called that liquid gold, I got some of that out a few weeks ago, and I left it in here, and I've dried it out, and we're going to take that home later, and we're going to light that and see if it contains the oils. See if it contains the oils. What else? We'll see how this burns. See how that burns. That was liquid. It was about 1/4 inch in the bottom of that tub, and now it's all dried out. So we'll take that with us tonight. So pause, play. So we'll put that with the wood I've just chopped, the fire starter I've got a plane that needs some work on for somebody, and we'll try that as well. Look at that. That's stabbing somebody. Right, so that's that. I don't feel at this moment in time that I need to add any more moisture to that. It looks, let's get right down to the bottom. Yeah, it seems all right. Now, what I'm going to do now is check the pH level of that. This is my pH tester, and it's on neutral right now. It's not battery powered. It's on neutral, which is 7. Can you see that? There you go. It's on 7. So what I'm going to do is put this into here, and you leave it in here for 2 minutes, and that will tell us. We'll come back in 2 minutes and we'll see what the pH level is. So if you want to read the instructions, you can press pause. The silver probe was cleaned before I put it away. 4 inches into the soil, so I've done that, and wait at least 2 minutes and note the reading. So we're already a minute in. Right, there you go. And that's useful as well. Right, I need to make some firewood for tonight. So I'm just going to chop some small bits. Two minutes has passed, and I remember the last one was 6.2, and this one is, there you go, 7 is pH neutral. we've got it just under 7. It's about 6.9. You can't get any better than that. So this is almost like soil. Right, now let's make one for you. So what I do is I get something like this, and it's just like compost. I used to squeeze it so that all the liquid came out and put a lot of pressure on. I've now found that with more liquid in, they burn longer. So I'm not squeezing the liquid to get out. I'm squeezing the liquid as a sign that it's got rid of the air and the liquid's starting to come out. But that's enough pressure. Take that up. Some of the liquid falls back in. Push that forward, away from here. Squeeze the back together. Give it a bit of a wobble. And there is my first briquette. I go down here. Put it on there. So this is just like a little press to just hold it in situ. Oh dear. So that I'm just going to put on top of the briquette now and slide the cage away. So on top, put some pressure on, slide it away. That's one done. Make another one. I'm just going to make this one, and then I'm going to make one another way and show you another method. That's good. Tamp it down. I like to tamp it down. It helps spread it around to make sure I haven't got any hollows anywhere. As I say, put the pressure on. This one's a bit thicker. I can feel the liquids coming out, working its way down. It comes down here and runs back into the bucket. I could squeeze it a lot and let all the liquid come out. And that's the colour of the liquid. It's black, oily, coffee. Pretty cool. Right, let's take that up. Push it forward. Squeeze the back of the cage. Wobble it a bit. Lift it up by the handle and out. Again, it isn't perfect every time. Sometimes a little bit stays in there. I'll clean that out in a sec. This can go back down here. Put the press on top. Pull the cage out. That's it. I use the scraper to get in there. Clean that out. Get this extra bit of muck out. Back in the bucket. Right, that one's done. Now I'm going to show you another way. So in another one of my videos, I used it straight into a container, margarine container, and I press it down like so, squish it into the bottom, take out any air bubbles, put some more in, knead it down, I'm going to use my knuckles, just push it in. There's some liquid coming up as I'm pushing it in, so I can see it's getting squashed down nicely. Put some more in. It's a bit messy, but it's not bad. Squish it down with your knuckles. Middle knuckle leaves a good indent in there. When I've done that, I can get the tub, and I can use the other tub to push it down. And that's it. I can leave that like that now. I'm just going to do one more. There you go, one more done. So I've done 2, and I'm going to take 2 identical ones to this home tonight and put them on the fire, and you'll be able to see them burn in a bit. That's really good. That's gone nice. Use this one as a in there. Use it as a press. And what I'll do with this is leave it in here for about a week. Anything you want to know about that, put it in the comments. But that makes a great briquette. They burn really well. They're a good size, and it's great to do it with no press. Now we're going to move on to the other method. And the third method is simply grab a handful, use your hand as a press, mould it like that. You're not squeezing the liquid out, you're trying to squeeze the liquid in. You can hear it making the noises. I can see it coming between my fingers, and I've cut one of these in half, and it's amazing how little air you get in there just by squeezing it yourself in your hands. And we affectionately call these our little Christmas puddings. So another one for you. So I'm only going to do 2 of these. These burn great. I've got some of these at home. Again, at the end of this video, or later in this video, I'm going to show you some more being burnt. So we'll see some of these. I'll be able to tell you which batch they're from, what recipe. There you go. Right, that'll do for now. That's what we've got from just. We've got 2 made in the press, 2 made in tubs, 4 made by hand. Right, now what I want to show you is how I carry them around. This is one of those boxes that you could get a drill in years ago. This was an Atlas Copco one, and what I found was if I put the briquettes in like that, I'm moving the camera slowly for you people who aren't keen on the camera moving quickly. I know. Right, there's one that's made in a tub. We're going to burn that. These are made in a can. These, I've got another way of making them. Oh, you'll have to have a look in the videos. In the playlist, I've got a way of making them. Look at them, that's batch 20, where we made them in a coffee can. And it's had about 300,000 views, I think. And my main videos had about 460,000 views. And then I've got another video that's done about 240,000 views. So people are enjoying the videos. They're enjoying that it's waste made into fuel. There we go. Job done. All of them are numbered. And the rest of this rack is all numbered too. We've got batches from 18. Please don't complain about the mould. Batch 17, I know about the mould. These were put in here earlier today just to make this look good so that I could take a picture for the thumbnail, which I ought to do in a minute. Right, let's take these home and put some of them on the fire and watch them burn. Hope you enjoyed that, and part 2 will be taking them home and burning them, so you'll be able to see just how they burn, how long they burn, what sort of things, the recipes, what is on. And am I going to carry on making all 3 types, or will I be going for just making one type? Because some changes are going to happen, not just through this video, but in the next one you'll see some changes. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.